What's the deal, y'all? This your man King Eric, the media assassin, coming at y'all with another video. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. And this is what I'm observing. Is it me, or does it seem like that Triple H is purposely trying to bury Vince McMahon's creations? Reason why I have to ask that is, look at how they booking Roman Reigns, bro. Now, I get the first time you snatching the man's sneakers, you know, that could be used to draw some heat for a clash. I get that. And that should have been a one and done for SummerSlam right there. So, he comes out there tonight, and then the same shit happens again. So basically, for what I'm seeing, and we're according to some of the reports, you ain't gonna see Roman Reigns till probably in the winter, like in November or something like that. But it just goes to show the inconsistency of Triple H's booking right here. This Roman Reigns is y'all Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, John Cena right now at this stage. You need to protect that at all costs. You can't have this dude getting beat down and jumped and getting his ass beat like a chump every single week like that. You can't. You gotta protect the draw. And what Triple H is doing is, he figures in his mind, we're gonna slow burn it, and we're gonna wait to bring him back probably around November or December. Fuck that shit. This is the money match right here, man. And on top of that, the NFL is coming up soon, so y'all need some heavy hitters to compete. College football is coming too. I don't think Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins could carry the load into the fall, into the winter. You need your heavy hitters. And this is where Roman Reigns needs his ass there. I mean, think about it. That's like Stone Cold Steve Austin getting beat down by the corporation and we don't see him for 2 or 3 months. The supply and demand is already there to see Roman Reigns. Y'all need to get a good negotiation going on to where you need to bring him back to get his leg back. And the perfect way to get his leg back would be either Clash at the Castle or Bad Blood, because that's too fucking long, man. That is too long. That's 5 months going on. It's just the beginning of August. We got all of September. Got all of October. Probably, and what's Survivor Series? The end of November. That's 4 months. That's a long time in terms of booking. Now, one thing about Vince ain't gonna let the money matches go to waste. He would have had this shit going right probably at Clash at the Castle right there. Now, how I would have done this, I would have had this to protect both of these guys. Let Roman and let what's his name, Bronson Reed take that fade in the streets, and they both hurt each other. More so, Roman will probably be out a little longer, but Bronson Reed will also have his lick back too. They will both hurt each other in like a street fight or something like that. But it will protect the draw. You gotta protect the draw. And him being gone for a whole 4 or 5 months is not gonna work, man. You already devalue CM Punk. You done made LA Knight an afterthought. And ain't LA Knight one of Vince's guys? I don't know. But look at the pattern here. Randy Orton, he hasn't won a match in importance in almost 3 years. 2 years since he returned. Drew McIntyre, he's been in mid-card hell. He hasn't had one title run, and Drew been knocking it out the ballpark since turning heel. You got these two guys propping up Jelly Roll and Logan Paul. Austin Theory, where he at? New Day is just a joke. The Street Profits has just been resorted to a joke. Even Cameron was like, yo, how y'all the tag team champions and you niggas ain't even in the main event? Bianca had been demoted because Triple H has his own favorites and he don't want Bianca or even Jay to be, for that matter, to be equal to Rhea. Because Rhea is the chosen one right there. Now you might argue and say, well, Naomi won it, but they had no choice but to give it to her. That's going to cause a backlash because she's knocking it out the ballpark. But what Triple H is really doing, he's doing what to Vince's people, what Vince was doing to his people at NXT, and that's burying them and putting his new favorites around. That's exactly what he's doing. He's doing it in a different fashion. He's doing it by either cooling their momentum off or making them look like jokes. I forgot about AJ Styles too. AJ Styles is a part of the Vince administration. And he's jobbing to Dominic Mysterio. Even though Dominic is doing his thing, AJ can still work. AJ should be on the top of the card more than anything. AJ Styles is a phenomenal, no pun intended, talent. He should be definitely on the top of the card always. You always got those guys that should be on the top of the card regardless. And AJ is one of those dudes. AJ should be in this feud fight with CM Punk and Seth Rollins and them. AJ Styles is that guy, man. I mean, you got him as jobber status pretty much. And I understand guys can't stay on top forever because they get old and age. But when they can still go and they got miles left, you got to use them to the best capacity, man. Because at the end of the day, football season is coming. You're going to need some strong storylines. You're going to need some strong characters to survive this because the NFL and college football dynamic is no joke. You know what I mean? And maybe they bank it on Brock Lesnar and John Cena to carry the load, but even they're working limited days. You would think they would bring Brock Lesnar out there tonight. Y'all better, Triple H better start showing some backbone. Like, look, man, I need you guys on more dates. Fuck this part-time shit. Or better yet, if you got a lot of part-timers, use a lot of the new guys. But they got to fit your prototype, though. Montez Ford been ready. Trick Williams been ready pretty much to be going to the next level. You got Mello. He jobbing. He should be in a better position. You got the talent there, fam. But it's about favoritism, man, because the wrestling business is dirty, bro. It is dirty to the core. So let me know what you guys think, man. Subscribe, hit the like button, peace.